Hi, this is Off to Battle, and I am currently doing a video on the new hotfix. So the hotness is hotfix 5.1.2. I just happen to be up, so I'm going to do a live reaction because I haven't actually read the details of this at all. I just happened to be up because I was making some Steam purchases and other services, budget gaming stuff. But enough about that. Let's go. Fixed an issue where vassal income would significantly reduce after loading a save following the removal of a vassal due to endgame objectives. This was caused by the game subtracting the previous tribute from the income without resetting the tribute value, leading to repeated incorrect deductions. We missed this specific issue initially, but we believe this updated solution resolves all related problems. Fixed an issue with the continue campaign button in launcher not continuing the campaign and instead redirecting to the main game screen. Yeah, that's happened to me, so thank you. Thank you for fixing that. Fixed a crash that occurred when players overcast a spell while commanding a unit with multiple slot types in battle. This issue was identified and resolved thanks to detailed reports from our community forums. Yeah. Fixed the following abilities not affecting units that were not nearby when the battle began. Rune of Stoicism, Ancestor Rune, Rune of Courage, Spirit Conduit, Hydra Titan. Okay. Because that was a recent change, so that not working was bad. I'll have to get a video out on that unit now. Fixed an issue when the general was removed from the military force, the unit would become a colonel and be treated like like a hero, rather than a normal unit. Okay. That's like the Skaven chieftain taking over. Fixed an issue where river crossing battle maps would not trigger when fighting on river crossings or alongside rivers on the Immortal Empire's campaign map. Yeah, good to fix that. Fixed rendering issues with Pistolier's unit, which would result in the rider model not being visible. Okay. We dumped the rider. We left him back at the river. Fixed an issue where playing custom battles as Demons of Chaos using the Shadow Legion color scheme, the army abilities would be missing. That's bad. Fixed plate armor opacity issues with several Empire units. I keep hearing that that's a thing. Fixed a bug where moving Thork on Anvil Mountain campaign, which would lead to his model tilting backwards during the move animation. Okay. Explosive ammunition for Hawkman long rifles no longer reduces penetration value from 1 to 0. That's interesting. Penetrating explosive ammunition. Okay. Okay. Tempest from the Lore of High Magic now matches the visual duration at 17 seconds for both regular and overcast. Okay. Fix an issue where Dark Elf buildings that reduce slave count only functioned correctly when constructed by the player. Captures settlements with pre-existing economic buildings did not reduce slave count until these buildings were upgraded or replaced. This fix ensures that slave count reduction feature works as intended immediately upon acquiring such buildings. Okay, because I've heard that there's been issues with that too. Fixed a crash in multiplayer campaign games where completing the Changeling Cult building ravaging host in another player's settlement would cause the game to crash. This was due to a LUA error in the script that was meant to trigger a dilemma for the player upon discovering the cult. Fixed some instances of skills that penalize enemy hero success chance instead being granted to the enemy, making them penalize your success chance. Wait. Seriously? Yeah, that's bad too. Fixed an issue where a placeholder icon would show on some shadowy dealing actions. Okay. Fixed a bug where a military force with plague was able to get infected and lost its ability to use the switching plagues mechanic. Okay. Fixing an audio issue with the mechanical steed mount which was not triggering surface appropriate footsteps. Okay, interesting. Interesting. After a long tug of war with his rot beast, Kazakh has finally recovered his blade, which he now wields in all its disgusting glory. Great. One player watching the Immortal Empire's flyby will no longer block the other player's actions, sometimes causing desync. Okay. Fixed an issue where the chance of a magic item dropping or of being stolen was not being correctly modified by effects on heroes embedded in the army. I'm wondering which ones, because I'm often using heroes with scouting. The Black Staff's item bound Power of Darkness to match as regular Power of Darkness. Okay, fine. Added missing page turning sound effects for Blue Scribes. Okay, I hadn't actually gotten around to using them, so that's good for me. fixed a bug where armies would get replenished to 100% after being defeated and sacked. Now they will be replenished only by the desired amount of 25%. Okay. Yeah. I've seen that. I don't know if it's especially prevalent with vampire armies, but I've seen that where you sack a city and then over the end turn the full garrison comes back. That's like why. So it seems that that was a bug. Added missing lava and portal sound effects in Bleeding Spire map. Yeah. And then they just thank everybody for giving them all the feedback. So if this is not sufficient, they've rolled out the welcome wagon. Send feedback, and let's make sure that we keep their feet to the lava that they just added back. Take care and have fun.